Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this presentation. Permit me with your few time as we explore this opportunity and what it is for you. You're welcome to Plan B Express, where everyone actually rides together. Our goal is 5 years to financial freedom via digital asset accumulations and exploring global financial market. Now, we're under this platform called the Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club. And what is it like? It's your pathway to financial freedom. Are you tired of struggling to grow your worth? Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club is your gateway to first, consistent passive income through a powerful mix of trading, investing, and affiliate earnings. Now, but a quick one, disclaimer, risk warning. Financial market, including forex, crypto, and synthetics indices are volatile. Trading on margin carries a high level of risk to your capital. Copy trading does not guarantee profit and may result in losses exceeding your capital deposit. This is not to scare you, but to keep you aware of how the market is not in the control of anyone. Now, forex, crypto, highly volatile and subject to market shift. So this is an understanding you must create. Synthetics, algorithmic market that operate 24/7 with high leverage. Please consult with your certified financial advisor before investing. PBS Cash Flow Solution Club is an educational platform and is not liable for any individual trading loss. Thank you. Now let's quickly look at the key pivotal benefit if you come into this platform that you're going to benefit. A very quick one, so pay attention. Okay, what you are going to benefit from this platform are, we have the basic benefits for every membership of this club. First, you have access to investment, decentralized investment that gives you monthly income. This is not Ponzi, trust me. Long-term investment opportunity in crypto that's buy and hold for capital gain in stock market. And then you have amplified trading and investment fund. And this is another different segment of opportunity. All right, then you have trade ideas, forex, futures, synthetics. So we'll give you signals, and so you're able to trade. Access to free trading scanners. So I call it self-generated scanners or signals that can help you to trade. And if there's anything I've encouraged people to do, of course, not everyone will have time to do it anyway, but a skill set that's very, very fantastic in this era we are is to be able to buy and sell by yourself. So people are doing buy and selling conventionally. So digital buy and selling is another lucrative way not to look for customer, but just to understand the skill to pick literally in the system. Now, access to basic trading education. So both in forex trading, crypto trading, stock trading, all right, in a different system, you will know how to trade synthetics. It's free once you're members of this club. The affiliate system, so we run an affiliate system on this club. Now, anyone you invite and the person does subscription, you have 20% subscription fee of the person. So subject to review over time anyway, that we may have up to 1 to 3 layers, level 1 to 3. Then access to weekly newsletter information about financial markets, then weekly live sessions with our members, and then of course, financial literacy and health training. So these are the 5 or 12 cardinal segments of 10 cardinal segments of every member as we come in. So let me quickly just share with you now. Let's go quickly. So how does it work? We have as a long-term and passive and long-term growth, decentralized, automated. So these are hands-free solutions where your money will be in your broker or exchange and making an average of 10 to 30 or more than that based on both conservative and aggressive strategy. So long-term have to diversify your earning into stock, money markets, and without third parties handing your money over to you. So take control of your long-term wealth building. Now, this is an example. This is a Nigerian stock. Now, this is still recent. Now, when we told people to buy this is ETF. Now, this is an ETF. It's called Stanbic IBTC 30. Now, in 2 days, this ETF did 33%, right? And last year alone, this thing did over 800%. And when we tell a lot of persons, they wouldn't understand that there are so many ways of making money from the global financial market. These are the things you are exposed to, all right? And then you have platform, you can independently do it online at your house, in your home, without talking or coming to meet anyone to do it for you. Very simple, right? This is another example. This is a foreign stock. If you go to our forum, you see that we bought into this stock. Yeah, of course, this stock, some bought late, but they were able to do 12% within a month. This is not a bad one. This is diversification, because when we talk about investing, we're not talking of Ponzi scheme or giving to whatever funny group of people. This is a very fantastic thought. So talking about stock and crypto. Now, this is a crypto, this one within 3 days too, gave about 131% within 3 days. Yeah, 131%. So we buy low, you sell high, because we give you those informations and you're able to do. Now, example of cash flow via stock dividend. So below are BOA and MTN, twice a year dividends paid. Please take note, not all companies pay dividend. An average of 3 to 7 naira per shares, right? Now, dividend paid was average of 3 to 7 naira per shares, especially on MTN. Okay? So on MTN, these are dividend from MTN and BOA and some other kind of a thing. Look at dividend was paid. Now, this one was just paid January this year, 2026 was when this one was paid. And so there are so many ways of making money. So then trading tools, we give you tools to be successful in trading. Okay, Amplify trading fund. So you can still trade by yourself with the Amplify liquidity. All right. We said the narrative for prop firms is changing. All right. We give you access to system where you deposit, where your deposit is amplified up to 12x, no challenge rules. You withdraw your profit instantly. Condition, only not lose 10% of the amplified fund. Simple. The regular trading signals, like I mentioned, on futures and synthetics. Then free optimized trading scanners, free basic trading education, affiliate and rebate system with different brokers. Now, these are examples of scanners. A+ scanner for self-generated signals in crypto, forex, and stocks. Look at it. You can see where something here, up there, sell and buy. So even a man who does not know much thing, you just look at, I'm waiting for it. Now, I told friends that today, if you don't leverage, you're actually wasting your time killing yourself. This is, you don't need to know too many things just to know how to obey simple instruction. And these are part of the scanners. Look at this. Gold. Trading gold like whatever. So we have different strategies that help you independently. Either signal is sent or not, you still trade. And these scanners can trace crypto, forex. Maybe you're a forex trader, or you're a stock trader, or you're a future or spot trader in crypto. Then all this scanner got your back. See that? Another example. This is British pounds, all right, for buy and selling. This is gold on 1 hour time frame. You can see a sell there, you can see a buy there, you can see a sell there. 1 hour time frame, ladies and gentlemen. You can see this is stock, new stock. You can see where, if it's like you are trading at CFDS now, because imagine the price from where it comes from down to this point, and now another buy was set up. Okay. So then we have mentorship and holistic growth, weekly newsletter, weekly live streams, financial literacy and health. All right. So Plan B Express, in collaboration with the 24 Amplified, how does it actually work? We have special 24 amplifiers and all of that. So I just quickly will show you that in this collaboration. This is an example of strategy we use on the platform. Now we use these two guys. The first one called Sonic, and then we use the next one called Neo. Now you're going to see something 45.7%. Now do the calculation very quickly. Now, so far, this guy, for the number of days that this has traded, that should be, I will check the days, but it's not up to 100 days. All right. This is a kind of total percentage. And look at the new. Now, so we said we amplify your money, because normally when you come to this broker, they give you opportunity, right? They give you opportunity to deposit and amplify your money to 12x. All right. So then, now look at, let's do first comparison. Assuming your own capital was deposited and you are trading with $1,000. If we do 3% in a month, how much would that be? $30. But if that money is amplified up to 12 times, right? That's the advantage why we have to partner with this broker. Now, if it's amplified to 12, that means you have more liquidity in the market, which is going to be $12,000. Now, 3% is not the problem. The challenge is that your money is too small. But imagine when you have this amplified to 12 times, then 3% will now be making more sense to you. That means the same $30 on the same percentage in broker that somebody made 3% and it was $30, the same money you are utilizing here and is giving you $360. You hear me right? Now, we still now have means to amplify up to 24 times. That means this 12 times, this 12 times multiplied by 2, that is 24x. Are we together? That's 24x. So 24x, that means this 360, just imagine, multiply by 2. That will be how. So you can get the arithmetic now. So this is the logic behind the whole thing. That's the big deal. And that's the lovely aspect of it. So imagine in 12x, you're making times 12 of that $30. Now imagine 24x, you are making times 24 of that $30. So that means 24x is going to be $30 multiplied by 24. And that's going to be $720. You heard it right. That's amazing. And how much is the strategy maker going to take from that? 30% of that 720 is taken as profit share. Okay. Now, I hope we're getting there. So NeoFX partner with it. These are some of the benefits you can attain. So you don't need to be trading, to be a trading expert. You don't need to be. Right? So potential for daily trading results and flexible withdrawal options, access to large trading capital with up to 12x leverage that will multiply to 24 for you. Your money always remains in your own account. Withdraw fund whenever you wish. Then business opportunity with unlimited global income potential. So you can build affiliate with this, and then you are making more money. All right. Now, just show you how people have gone far in this space. This is someone's back office. Okay. Look at it. See, this is not amplified money. This is money that were deposited. Now, somebody have total deposit in his ecosystem of $2.7 million, guys. Of course, we're talking of exploring the market of 7-point-something trillion dollars in every 24 hours. Now, imagine this total deposit within the ecosystem of this fellow, and then about maybe 30%, 20% of this is made in a month, and then it's going to have profit share from these activities. That's another massive stuff. Right? So just to show you, we have different providers. This is one of the providers, the Neo. Look at the performance of Neo. The lowest Neo did from March till November 2025 was 1.76. Then the highest was 5.33. It would take the average, going to be about 4-point-something. Talk the average. In the month of November, they did 2.5. Now, let me tell you the implication of this. Now, if it's normal on just normal broker where this are not amplified, it's still not going to move you. Now, this is the statistic and the logic. The logic is that go to your calculator, do this thing for me very quickly. 24 multiplied by 2.5. How much do you have? 24 multiplied by 2.5. What do you have, please? Quickly do that. So if you get 50, you are not correct. If you get 100, you are not correct. If you get 1,000, you are not correct. If you get 10, you are not correct. 2.5 times 60 is 2.5 times 24 is actually 60. That's 60% of your invested capital. So if your equity is $1,000, you have done 60%, because what it means is leverage. Now, 2.5%, those of us who trade forex and future trading, you understand what I mean by leverage. So it's like if you use 24x to trade, then the market moved by 2.5%. You have done 60%. And that's exactly what you're seeing here. 2.5 times the amplified. So that means we have done 2.5% on 24,000 as supposed the amplified volume, but 60% on your the invested capital. So let's say you invested $10,000. $10,000 is your invested capital. Then when we put it in the system, programmed to 24x, that's going to be $10,000 multiplied by 24. So you're going to have $10,000 multiplied by 24. That means you have $240,000. So if this was done, 2.5% was done in month of November. So that means $240,000 multiplied by 0.025. That gives you about $6,000. $6,000 would be the gross profit. Now, the strategy, take out how much? 30%. That's multiplied by 0.3. That's $1,800. So take away from $6,000, that's $4,200 as your net profit. Now, if you now go by that percentage, that means you have done 42% for that month. Now, the least month was in the month of October, 1.7. So just a 1.76 multiplied by 24, that's about 42%. That's about $4,224, something like that. So if that is the case, so if you take away that $4,224 to $4,224, and then you take 30% from it, 0.3, that's going to be $1,267. Then take it away from 4,000. Away from 4,224, that's about 2,956. That's about 29.56% for that month. What about the month that was so massive? 5.33%. So that's going to be 5.33% multiplied by 24. That's 127%. That means your only profit, your gross profit is going to be about $12,700. You understand that? $12,700. Now your capital is $10,000. You have profit of $12,700 for that month. Now, if that's the case, so if we take it down to say, hey, you know what? Let's take $12,700, forget about the fractions, and now multiply by 0.30. That's $3,810. Now, if we take it away from $12,700, that's going to be $8,890. That means you've done 88.9% for that month. So imagine in 2 months, you have made more than your equity. That's the massive thing about this. All right, let's quickly go. Now, the second strategy we have, that's why I'm saying we have moderately conservative and, a little bit aggressively conservative. This is Sonic AI. The Sonic AI is doing average of 1% and all of that. So in the month of December, you can see we did only 0.68%. Now, if you take 0.68% multiplied by 24, 0.68% multiplied by 24, that's about 16%. So 16% of your $1,000. So $1,000 or $10,000 multiplied by 0.16, that's about $1,600. Now take away 0. Okay, so take away, so multiply by 30%, 0.3, that's about $480. $480 from $1,600. Then you see I have $1,120. That is about 11.2% for that month. Guys, this is massive. We're not joking. Look at the performance of 2025 on this strategy. From January, 1.23%, 1.24% in that order. We got your back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a robotic system that we use for crypto. You still want passive income in cryptocurrency. Now, can be a little bit slower, but you can see the different strategy. Now, once you come into our ecosystem, this thing, you are not paying anything to get it. It's just to set it up, because this one, you connect with your Bybit or connect with your Binance, connect with any of those, your broker. And now, so you can choose different strategy. So we'll have more of this. We want to know more detail over time, we'll give you both. But it's a very conservative strategy, nothing like blowing off account or running away with your money. After all, the money is not in this back office, the money is in your broker. I put to you boldly tell you that any platform that says they're going to be doing robotic trading for you for passive income, and you are going to take your money and deposit on their platform, be very careful. That's the truth. Be very careful. Let it be that you are depositing money in a broker or an exchange that you know that is known for such activities, not when one platform set up a system and say deposit money for us, and then you're going to be making money from there. All of these, our boat is here. No, no, no. You have to see clarity that this boat is actually engaged in the global financial market. The question you ask me is that, why do I need to be afraid that my money, this is clear purpose, that money is being made from the market, not from people deposit. All right, so you can see different strategy. Then we have another one that you may want to pay $50 to access. This is more aggressive, but you make more money. All right, and this are part of the thing. Now, the summary of what I've just have for you is that our platform, summary operations of our platform is that you have opportunity for passive investment hub, that is copy trading and automation of 6 different strategies in forex, synthetics, and crypto, 24x and VIP Connect. Then you have stock recommendations. You have seen that crypto spot trading and staking. You can stake your token on some wallet or on exchange like Binance, Bybit, and still make some money. Land banking and fixed income system from money market and all the like. These are powerful things that people are diversifying and making a lot of money. Then active career hub. This has to do with forex trading and signal. So we give you signal that is normal signal, expert signal, and generated signals. Then we have future trading and signals, then synthetic trading and signal. Then you have scanners for futures and forex trading, self-generated signals for personal and funded account. Now, this makes me to now let you know that the funded account, which you call Profem, there are dynamic strategy now on the what we call on Profem. If you want to have access to some powerful Profem where you can have access to instant funding, not the one with hidden rules, open rules. And in fact, I have a Profem that I can give to you. You can start instant funding with as low as $19. You hear me right? You want to be part of it? Just inbox me and I will show you where to get started. But as low as $20, you will have access to $5,000 instant funding to trade. Okay, but operation about that will be explained to you when you want to actually get started. All right, then we have the residual system building. Plan B Express Cash Flow Solution Club offer affiliate commission of 20%. Then we have brokers partnership program. So when you join any broker, the rebate system is there. You can make a lot of money. Now building residual income. We have exchange partnership programs. Then we have AI trading software affiliates. So different thing like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to get started, what do I need to get started? You want to have access to virtually everything I've mentioned, signals, scanners, free. Then you need a membership fee of yearly, which is about $150. 6 months, $100. 3 months, $60. 1 month, $30. I always encourage people to go for $150. That is yearly. Because if you calculate the yearly $150, you will see that you're actually paying lesser. How do you mean by that? So imagine if you are paying $150 to have access to virtually stock market, everything. So if you divide that by 365 days, then you are paying less than 50 cents. You are paying 41 cents. Now, what's the good news? Right now, we're still running a promo. Now, the promo will end anytime soon. Now, the promo of 40%. So if you are paying $150, so multiply by 40%, that's about $60. Take $60 from $150, that's about $90. That means you are paying $90. $90 divided by 365 days, you are paying 24 cents every day. That makes a lot of sense. So instead of paying $1 per day, why don't you pay 24 cents per day? All right. So this discount is applicable to $150, that's yearly, and then 6 months, that's $100. So 60%, 40% of $100 is $40. So you are paying $60 for 6 months instead of 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have is super powerful. I won't lie to you. This is the simplest way you can ever imagine to explore and generate money in this global financial market. I just hope you have learned and understand that we don't make up all of these. We share with you to understand. You can see scanners are still going on. I'm in a trade that's still waiting to break properly and deliver my market to this point. It doesn't matter what market is that, it delivers all markets. Listen to me, crypto deliver. Any market is delivered. Can you see that? Look at the sell here. This is Bitcoin sell. It delivers all markets. Trust me, it delivers all market. These are scanners that delivers all market, ladies and gentlemen. It delivers all markets. Oh yeah, you hear me right? This delivers all markets. You don't need to trouble yourself. You will be making money. Look at Euro USD, look at different markets and all of that. If I bring out some stock, let's look at the local stock. Maybe let's look at that Stanbic that you saw. Stanbic IBTC 30 ratings. Now look at it. Oh my goodness. It has still not rested, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, look at it now. It's about 45% now from this entry. 45%. You heard me right. 45% profit from this entry. This is massive. This is amazing. Then other one, I think I'm seeing that FIPSIN is about to correct. Correction on FIPSIN. Okay? This is FIPSIN. This is our stocks. So correction about to happen on FIPSIN because it was 65 point something. It's already telling us take some profits, but that's massive. You get that? That's massive. First Bank Holding. Okay, so these are massive things we do in this space. Look at when it says sell, then at about 56 naira per share. All right. Okay, so these are very powerful stuff. What other stock was I looking at the other time? Custodian. Okay. All right. So Custodian was about 40 naira. I told some people to still buy. And then the last time I bought Custodian was at the bottom here, which was last year, April or something. That was about 16 naira per shares. Then sold some here, just keep some for because of dividends. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't afford to miss out of this fantastic opportunity, and that's what we have for you. Now, you want to get started, go to the comment section. There are links available there that you can register in all of those things free, and then you ask me a question on how to activate your account. Register with those links, ask me, and then how to get started, have access to virtually everything I've mentioned. So this is very fantastic. We're not blabbing, we're not cracking joke, we're not trying to make you create a kind of make-believe. It is a reality. People are making insane money on a daily basis. You can afford to miss out of this type of wonderful opportunity. My name again is Midas Jimo. I'm the team lead of Plan B Express. Plan B Express, together we rise. Have a nice day. Whoever sent you this video, ask him of his link, get on board, and let's move together. 2026 is going to be very phenomenal. Thank you, and do have a nice time.